It's just so sad.
All of this means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else.
Damn.
Whew.
And because Jag knew about this for years.
So what's next,
decades.
Jag? What happens next, you know?
Jaguar Wright explosive revelations about Diddy are shaking up the streets. She's accusing him of pushing his kids into shady behavior, stirring up huge controversy. Jaguar no-holds-barred industry exposés have been wild, but her spotlight on Diddy is sparking a major storm.
You know, 10 AR-15s pointed in my face. A guy in the bushes at the window. If it wasn't for me sitting there holding that teddy bear. Thing is, half of them indicted now too. So, you know, did they take that picture because they wanted to? Or did the diddler say, if you don't get in this motherfucking picture, I swear to God, I'm dropping dime on all of y'all. I'm sending all these tapes in tomorrow. You know, like, I see that as an option. I mean, King Cole running around, you know, dropping dime, dry snitching on himself as dad. Jaden finally talking about the tunnels. You know, they might. I don't. And I don't spend as much time on this couch as a lot of people think I do. But what I can tell you that I do is I like, I comment, I share. I'm a member. I got a membership. I pay for a membership. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Y'all better get in there. Because it's hey. Y'all don't want to miss it. I'm telling you. And my manager, yeah, subscribe. 1 million each other. We're supposed to be hating Jay.
Horrible. What's going on? As a matter of fact,
wait a minute. I think this.
You know she say the cat. Shut out of here.
Listen to me.
There's no Jaguar.
Anything. Listen to me. You could say, do you know the Jaguar breathed oxygen? That is a liar. She don't breathe air. She breathes cat. She don't.
Why you come here lying?
I mean, listen to me. They done had me on drugs that I never sold.
No, so the crazy part is like all these people were in your corner at one time.
Some of them.
It's about to say some of them.
But you have to understand this. See, we've broken down the troll farm. And now thanks to my best birthday gift ever, Odell, my investigation team has just gotten so much better. This is a whole troll farm.
Yeah.
Listen to me. The object is to turn my life into the Truman Show, and they become the writers.
It's crazy when I see
No, they teach that in the YouTube class on how to slander me. They have a class where they teach people how to slander me, how to defame me, like a class.
Are there words that can draw you out? Like, are there certain words that can draw you out? Like, I was watching.
My name.
You said my name?
My name's
My name's enough.
One time.
Right. Say my name. Say that. I come out like Candyman, boy.
Yeah.
Say it 3 times, I'm gonna pop out.
You know, I'm a troll.
You're right. You troll with the trolls.
And they all say that I'm the one that's the head of the troll farm because I'm a better troll than they are. But see, they get mad at me because I don't troll like everybody else troll. I show up as me. And I troll as me. I want everybody to know that I'm in here chat up.
Wait, so are there how many fake Jaguar Wrights, Jaganators? How many?
And by the end of 2022, there were 65 fake Jaguars. The last time I checked, after I got home from jail and I started posting again. It was 150 fake Jags. I've literally been backstage on StreamYards at other content creators, and because I didn't cam up, they wouldn't let me up because there were 3 or 4 other fake Jags back there with me, and they didn't know which one was me.
Right. And mind,
imagine that you look backstage, your StreamYard, and there's 5 Jaguar Wright.
It's crazy. I know your voice so well now.
Where were those mother when I was moving, G?
Jaguar Wright is asserting that Diddy controls his children, making them engage in activities they shouldn't be involved in.
Could have been moved in 20 minutes. If I could have got the fake Jags to come and do something other than troll.
Yeah, someone tried to come up on somebody's stream and try to be the fake Jag, and the first thing they did was like, they said, "Oh no, Jaguar don't start off cussing like that. She starts off sweet." She starts off
That's
sweet.
That's how much they study me.
That's crazy.
They be copying everything. Wait a minute, but when I hear those excited utterances of when they jocking the shit, and you know you a Diddy do
So they take the lingo, they take the slang.
Yo, they run with everything, and then they want to make themselves special. There's something interesting about the mindset of a professional troll. Because you're pretending to not be yourself, but you're boisterous in your fake self. But you're very adamant that no one's ever gonna find out who you are. No one's ever gonna see you. So I'm gonna keep playing in your faces. You know what I mean? That takes a lot of time and a lot of work. And just the simple fact that the record for live, a negative live on me, 19 hours.
Oh, wow. The whole day?
19 hours. It was a 19-hour live. 19 hours and like 5 or 6 minutes and something like that.
No bathroom breaks.
19 hours.
My God.
They kept that stream going. Danny Robertson has had a channel called Woo Child the Ghetto where she's literally has a video. It's still posted now. It's been running for almost 9 weeks of nothing but clips of me from all of my channels that were terminated that had evidence of malice and gang stalking. You know what I mean? Like literally 24 hours a day. She has this thing. It's been running for almost 9 weeks.
So, can I ask
like she was literally begging her subscribers to Cash App her to pay to keep the page going because no one's there and it's not making any money and it's 24 hours.
Shit, it's good.
Who has a 24-hour negative campaign running on a social media engine? 24 hours a day. They work in shifts. I got screenshots where they refer to each other as coworkers.
Wow. So
competing content creators.
On the other side of things, can you understand probably, for your average troller who lives, let's say, in their mama's basement in Idaho, getting
with peanut butter and asking their dog to do strange things?
All that. And they're getting...
Hi, Adrian.
And they're getting a reaction out of talking about you, don't you? There's probably a high in that, like, ooh, I'm getting noticed.
The dopamine. It's weird when you see some of them literally think that they have a right to your name.
Man.
Like they literally fight over who deserves to stream Jag content.
Damn.
That's why they hate real life so much. Like, especially Michael Braggs. Michael Braggs is very upset because he's been waiting for his 1 million view video. He finally crossed 25,000 subscribers. Finally. 12 years. Amazing. Look at what you've done. Amazing. 2 more years. You might make it to 100.
Is he one that was once a partner of yours?
Yeah, he was the one that was running around calling himself my best friend. He was actually about to get t-shirts made up while I was in jail that said, I'm Jaguar Wright's best friend.
Oh, and went left.
Yeah. Yeah, he started stealing too much. Like, I don't mind if you get a taste, but not the whole damn smorgasbord. You're running your quota. You got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Trendo, Spindo, Bingo, Bean. Like, you got currency. And he says, it sounds like he's at an auction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, we got the Cash App, we got the Venmo, we got I'll take two. Shut the up. Like, you know, Burger King. I'm talking about Burger King, you know.
It meant.
Oh, yeah.
Until Jaguar Wright entered our world.
Yeah.
I had to like, this is a thing. And mind you, I knew what the action was, but to see it happen so prevalent, I'm like, wow, it's
a weapon.
It's a weapon.
It's a weapon.
I could see a troller feeling like you're
like the way I doxed Wallow. That was genius.
Hey, you got him.
I did it bingo style.
You got him.
Guess which numbers make Wallow's phone number? 2. That's the first one. Who's got another number? 6. Yeah, come on. Who's got another number?
That is genius, though. To where all you say at the end is bingo. You say at the end is bingo.
Yeah.
That is genius.
Oh, it's fabulous.
So do you?
You and T-Mobile.
Like
what?
So you have.
For that store that day, I bet he was there before closing too, because I did it right before the closeout to make sure he had to run to the store to change his phone number.
Yeah, shout out.
Sorry.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to.
Yeah, shout out. All
new phone numbers.
Shout
out to new phone numbers.
All the Philly cats. All the Philly cats. With that being said, how many times would you say you were doxxed?
I've been doxxed about 10 times.
Man.
Yeah. That's why I keep so many phones, and that's why I keep so many burner phones.
Yeah.
Because there's only certain phones that I'll allow certain calls on. I got a different text now for this. I got a phone in a different time zone. You know what I mean? I gotta do a little bit more. So now when they dox numbers, I just take it and recycle it and pull up the next number. Like I was doing the same thing with my YouTube channels. I knew they were gonna keep taking my channels down, and every time they would take down one, I would put up 3.
Get ahead of the curve. Get ahead of the curve.
They take down 3, I put up 5. It got to the point where they were like, "There's a she turn. Why do she keep coming back?"
Why? Like a roach, you can't kill it. You just keep surviving.
Because why not? Because who are you to dictate who gets on this app and who doesn't? Why are there different rules for me than other CCs? Why can't I go in and strike for my YouTube videos, but anybody else can? Why are my videos unstrikable if you work within a certain sector? Why are there now more law enforcement agencies popping through all of the, troll farms chats on a regular basis, waiting for me to show up so they can lightweight interrogate me? Hi, Electro G. Hi, Mike. Officer Mike.
Well, you are kind of like the truth incarnate, like the walking truth, it seems. I don't think you're supposed to be so freely walking around.
No, I'm supposed to be miserable. I'm supposed to be afraid. I'm supposed to be paranoid. I'm supposed to be in panic. I'm supposed to be destitute. I'm supposed to be the picture of this is what you do not want your life to look like. And the reason why they want me to look like that is because they want to say, this is what happens to you when you tell the truth. Your life falls apart. You'll have no friends. You tell the truth if you want to. Everyone will run from you. I'm not supposed to be in love. Odell's not supposed to have stuck around. He was supposed to leave me in jail like they paid my second husband to do.
Man.
I'm glad you took a little tour through troll hell. Because what you experienced in 2 days is what I've been going through for almost 4 years, nonstop. Even when I was gone, there were people impersonating me to keep it going. Like they still got fake Jags in the chat so that they can pretend they're arguing with me for content.
Wow. I'm gonna argue with the fake one to say what's
So
real.
I come and show up, and then they say, oh, that's the fake Jag. Get rid of the fake Jag, and it's me. So they can keep arguing with the fake one.
Wow. Wow.
I want to ask you a question. Does that sound like the actions of a sane person to invent and impersonate someone that you don't know and then stage an argument with that person so you can make it content for the rest of the week? Jaguar Wright showed up to my show today and she threatened to have sex with my dog. She said...
She's unveiling his entire side, claiming this isn't the first time a celebrity has planted people backstage to control the narrative.
They type in the most outrageous things using my avatar.
R.I.P. Plutter. Let me ask you, because do you fight?
Plutter,
That's a mother.
I got a phone call. Someone reached out to me about what I had to say. Yeah. I didn't.
Was a phone call? Someone you cared about called you? Someone that mattered?
It was a person that was attached to the story. I'm not going to say that person's name. What I will say is that person happens to be the father of a certain young man. And I love him. I do. I'm always gonna love that guy. But what I'm gonna say is this. I know you don't like being attached to the story because it's embarrassing. Someone who you were involved with, who you still up until this point had friendship with, and someone who you were in a relationship with and had a child with. And it's unfair to be caught in the middle. It really is. It's terrible. You know, you just want to be left alone. You know, the relationship is over, the child's almost grown, and you want to have your life. And I get that. So then, how about you do me a favor and you tell your baby mom to keep my name out her mouth. You can tell your baby mom to stop lying on me so I don't have to tell the truth about her. You could actually, for once, have something to say to that miserable who convinced Monique to fire you from that job you worked so hard for that you very much so deserved. How about you have something to say to that fact? The one that's been dragging is in and in front of your son for years. How many men had to listen to that young man hear his mother call them daddy and know it wasn't you? I want to know. Because I know 3 others that played Manny to your son. Please don't call me about that ever again. And say something to her. Because it's people like you that I love that are still part of the problem. Because all of y'all niggas know the same that I know. And you've had your own slings and arrows and taking that but you just kept taking it on the chin because you wanted to keep getting picked to be the musical director for this job, for the musical director for the BET Awards, the musical director for the... I get it. You want to keep your job. I wanted to keep my job too. I just wasn't willing to do the shit that other motherfuckers was willing to do. And yeah, I done it. And then I changed my mind. No disrespect. But I didn't ask you to you chose to. I didn't ask you to betray me either. You chose to. That makes you a part of my story, see? At your choice. If you ain't want to be a part of my story, maybe you shouldn't have worked so hard to be a part of my story. Now, where were we?
So, yeah. Ditto. With that being said, with having a troll farm at you, do you fight that with trolls of your own? Or how do you combat that?
Well, I got the mod squad.
Shout out to Mod Squad. Let's do that first and foremost.
And we're righteous trolls.
Okay. All right.
We got a purpose. We want to get to the bottom.
Okay.
We want to get to the bottom of why all of this madness is allowed to happen in an app where they have community guidelines that are constantly broken every day.
Yeah.
Like constantly broken. And then you got liars like Latasha Transrena Kibi who decide to try to have a career in comedy and go to my hometown and think that she gonna diss me and ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it. That was a mistake. But she did have a few of the YouTube trolls stashed in the audience, and she had them there to scream Jaguar. And then started yelling from the back.
She said Jaguar Wright is notorious for her bold criticism of the music industry, drawing from first-hand experience with its darker side. She's unafraid to expose what she calls its corrupt and abusive nature.
And she got booed while she started talking about me on so-called comedy side.
Damn.
Sorry, reality isn't YouTube. You're actually gonna have to earn accolades in the real art world. You know, there's no construct in comedy where they just make the audience laugh at you.
Not yet.
They do that on sitcoms, but comedy shows, no, you actually gotta make them laugh at something other than your personal life, your marriage, or your shoes. Because the truth is, the best joke you have is your life. You should use that material.
Oh man, all right, that's just Tasha. Okay. All right, Jag, you're here in Dallas.
Yes.
We wanted to give a status update on for your fans as far as what's going on, because a lot of people. Let's touch this in layers real quick, because a lot of people thought that what happened with the arrest was fraudulent. It did not happen. You were just doing it for clout.
No, that was a troll farm to create disinformation so people would stop looking closer into that very phony arrest because they are complicit in staging it. They do this all the time. Something terrible happens to me. They said the same thing about me being swatted in DeSoto at my godmom's house. It'll be a year since I got swatted.
Yeah.
You know, 10 AR-15s pointed in my face. A guy in the bushes at the window. If it wasn't for me sitting there holding that teddy bear. Because of YouTubers. Spoofing numbers, lying. Saying that I was live on camera with my cousin duct taped to a chair with a pow-pow to her head. And that I was threatening to unalive her. Danny Robertson, Michael Braggs, Adrian Deontay Lewis, King World 2020, Kulu, aka Devon, the guy who said that he called the police and claimed a $2,500 reward that turned out to only be $100. This is crackhead shit. It was crackhead at $2,500. Like, at the end of the day, okay, you turn me in, you brag about it, you get $2,500. What about tomorrow? What about the day after tomorrow? What if I got fans out there that are kind of disgusted about the whole thing? He said he was getting death threats. He said they kept calling him a snitch and was threatening to harm him and his midnight colored wife. And that Cocoa Crispy Milk baby. You know that they live in that Buick.
Oh, man.
You know, he wanted to be in the Nature Boy camp.
Nah, okay.
The boy, the Kulu. He's the one that hates Solar. He's the one that started the rumor saying that me and Solar had an intimate relationship because he was jealous that I took Solar and Shaka under my wing. He wanted to be a part of them. He wanted to be in there, but he ain't get accepted. He got rejected. Can you imagine?
That's hard. Yeah.
Who the fuck gets rejected from Nature Boy? He takes everybody, G.
The cult says no.
Like, That's like the devil saying, no, not that one.
The devil swipe left. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, but that's how this boy became, obsessed with hunting down because they rejected him. So he started stalking them. And in the interest of the public, yeah, but you wanted to eat the seminal fluid you wanted to take the sacrament. You wanted to be down. You wanted to. Yeah.
So.
And guess what? He even lied about that. He even lied about turning me in. He lied about everything, And I asked King World 2020 the other day, you want to call me a liar and you want to sit up here and defend people that you've never met. And you've also never met me. Let's talk about people that you have met. How about we talk about people?
Jaguar Wright has gained notoriety for openly criticizing the music industry. Drawing from her first experience of its darker aspects, she fearlessly exposes what she alleges to be its corrupt and abusive nature.
Why did Kuru lie? I don't know why he lied. I don't even care. I don't know why he did it. But this is your most trusted ally. Y'all got yourselves as like the neighborhood watch for YouTube. And he's a liar. What do you have to say about that? We don't give a I don't know why he lied. I don't even know him like that. I know him from online. Like, shit gets real. When you just start asking relevant questions, these are all strangers collaborating with each other to torture another human being because someone paid them to.
Obviously. He might be the owner of Google, I guess. I don't know.
No, I tell you what I do know. Leora Cohen is the head of the music division.
Yes, he is.
For YouTube.
Yes, he is.
Leora don't like me so much.
So we're gonna allow that let's let that fester.
Why not? Why not? Clearly the company is moralless. They allow Tasha K to still operate. You can't make that make sense. A $4 million debt that she can't pay, and she's not even taking the money that she's making YouTube to pay that debt. She's spending it, spreading it around in cash apps and super chats to blog us to do negative disinformation on me so she can pretend that she don't talk about me. No, because you've hired 50 people to do it for you, you lazy bitch. Do your own dirty work. Or are you just looking for another assistant to, mistreat and make an accomplice of felonies? That you exile off who don't want to talk because she's so embarrassed by how bad you done to her, Chelsea. Chelsea, you should come forward. I'd actually be willing to help you, Chelsea. You got that baby coming by that deadbeat old guy with the AARP that Tasha hooked you up with. You could use a friend. You got enough enemies.
Imagery.
How's Von Ray doing? Bet you wishing you treated Von Ray different. But then again, he turned into Swiss cheese after dating her, so who knows? He lived though. He lived. Just like on the door. He arrived. He arrived. He's strong. He arrived.
So,
oh my God.
Jack, do you mind if we ask we don't want to go too deep on the case itself. Again, it was all crazy that happened, but you did come to Dallas. You did, I'm assuming, see some.
I went to court.
You went to court.
Yeah, with my lawyer who they doxed.
That's a lawyer too?
Yeah. Burger King.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Mexico Mike doxed the lawyer. He got a lot of phone calls. He's got some follows, some marriage proposals. They liked his resume.
Oh, there you go.
The trolls liked his resume.
Oh, yeah. How did it go? Because as we spoke, what be your expectation walking in the court, to discuss this situation? And
I expect to walk out.
There you go. And boom, goes the dynamite.
And that's what I do. That's what I've been doing. I told him last year when I walked out, all charges dismissed. It's gonna be that.
Is God telling you this? Because I just feel like you work, you just know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like you already know when you go in there. Like I'm coming out.
Yeah. He determines. You know, I decided, I don't know, the name of that production company still is just irking me. Because I really do walk by faith. I devoted my life to walking by faith. I don't worry about what human beings are saying or doing, because I know what God said.
Her resentment toward the music industry arises from multiple critical issues. She has repeatedly highlighted her concerns about the rampant exploitation and abuse she alleges are prevalent in the industry.
And the closer that I walk to that, to those words, and live by that motto, I don't worry about nothing. Like when I say Jag don't give no fucks, I mean literally, because I don't worry about nothing. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It was already written, so ain't nothing I can do to change it. The only thing that I can do is stay out of its way, accept it, or maybe bend it. You can't change the future, but you can bend circumstances. And I'm an airbender. I dance on that line because I know the power of the tongue. And I know if I believe it and I say it, it will be ashe. See, I believe things a little differently than most people do. That's why I'm so confusing. I get it. I wouldn't believe me if I was them either. They sleeped in a woke. Understand me. I'm conscious, you're not.